how I clip my hair extensions in video. I did a review on the hair extensions that I wear ages and ages ago, like months ago, and I got requested when I did that video to film a video on how I clip them in. So I thought that I'd show you guys because I do clip them in a little differently to how they kind of recommend that you clip them. The ones that I use are from Luxy Hair. They're the 160 gram set, which is the, I don't know if this is the biggest set that they have. They may have a 220 gram set I think now, but originally when I got them they were either the 120 or the 160 gram set. They're 20 inches long. These ones, if you're wondering about the colour, I think I mentioned it in my Luxy extensions video, but these are actually Bleach Blonde. That's what I purchased, like when I ordered them from the site, because I had blonde hair, but then I went back to being brunette, so I got them dyed brown. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys how I clip them in, and yeah, I'm just going to be using like a alligator clip or whatever they're called to pin my hair up. I do straighten my hair before putting in my extensions, just because my hair's like not really naturally that straight. It's kind of wavy and stuff, so if I put all my extensions in and then I straighten it, I kind of have to like straighten it quite a few times, which loosens the clips and they can sort of like pull out and stuff like that. So I straighten it beforehand, put my clips in so that they kind of don't need as much straightening, and then I usually go over with a hair straightener to kind of bond my real hair with my extensions to make sure that it blends really well. But because my hair straightener is upstairs and I don't have anywhere to plug it in right here, I'm just going to be like showing you guys how they look. So if there is like a little bit of like natural hair poking out or something, you say it doesn't blend, I normally do go in again with a hair straightener and like straighten over the top. So just thought I'd let you guys know that. I wear different, like I think there's 9 wefts in the 160 gram set. And if you don't know what wefts are, it's just like the hair extension, like this is a weft. I think there are 9. I think I only use maybe about like 6 or 7 out of the 9 when I wear my hair down, just because I don't like it to be that thick and I just find it blends this way anyway. And then if I'm wearing my hair up with my extensions, I wear like less wefts as well. I wear like maybe 4 at the back or something like that. So it just really depends, but this is just personally the way that I like to clip them in, the way that I find suits me and the way that I find the most comfortable. So yeah, this is my like natural length hair. As my hair gets longer, which it has like gotten way longer than what it used to be like up to here, I find that the extensions blend more easily with like less wefts, and because my layers and all that sort of stuff have kind of grown out, I find that it blends easily. So first thing I do is just section my hair off, and I'm going to do it kind of right below the ear, and you just kind of want to make sure that there is a kind of like a reasonably straight line at the back, and that you have enough hair to clip the wefts in. And then what I do is, I normally brush through them, but I've already brushed through them just to like save time, but I take the first one, which is the 3 clipped weft, and I just put them straight in. So as you can see, I'll try and turn around a little bit. So I just go in and clip them in. I kind of go like up into the hair and then clip them down. Hope you can see that. And then yeah, I just make sure that they're kind of like sturdy, and then I take the hair down at the back and just make sure you haven't got any bits caught, which I have. So I'm just going to undo that clip, just take the hair out and then just clip it back in again. So next thing that I do is take hair just above my ears, and I'm just going to pull that into a straight line. So just kind of at the top of my ear. And then I'm going to take the 4 clipped weft, and this is the largest out of, you get 2 4 clipped wefts in a set. This is the largest one that you get. So I'm going to use this one, and then I just clip it down again. So going into the hair. I've already mentioned before, I don't really like the clips on the Luxy hair extensions. I don't find them to be that sturdy, but what can you do? Apart from maybe put your own clips on, but you know. And it's really kind of important to try and get like a straight line so that you don't get like hair caught like I did before, and then you kind of like are trying to pull sections up and it's caught. So then what I do is I take kind of from the tip of my eyebrow and just kind of go up. So kind of like my crown area, even though it's a little bit down. And then this is just like the top part. So if you had layers in your hair, you'd probably have to put this a little bit higher up. Like with layers, I find it way like more difficult, but because mine have grown out, it blends like pretty well. And then the 3 clipped weft, I'm just going to turn around again and put that in. Okay, so that's basically what it should look like at the back, and then I'll just show you guys from the back. So that's pretty much what it looks like. I don't really like wear my hair at the back like that. I usually put it at the front. So now I'm just going to focus on, so you can see like obviously my natural hair and then the extensions. And keep in mind as well, like I know the lighting's probably not that great, but I do get my natural hair dyed like to match these extensions, so my natural hair does fade out. As you can see, it's kind of like getting a little bit lighter than my extensions, so I do have to go back and get it done. And then what I basically do is just kind of see where I need the extensions. So another thing I just quickly wanted to mention is kind of what I do with my hair on a or what I've been doing with my hair when I wear my extensions. So I'm just going to take my fringe and I'm just going to put this over. This is probably the time that you do this if you did want to do this look. But I'm just going to kind of take my fringe over like that, just to kind of show you guys what I do with it. So next I'm going to take a 1 clipped weft. I used to like do this differently with my hair before, but this is just the way that I do it now. I used to use like all the 2 clips and wefts and all that sort of stuff, but I just don't like having like that much hair. So what I usually do is where I used to have layers, so like here as you can see it's a little bit shorter, what I do is I just take a section, so I kind of halve it so that there's still some short bits here, but most of it's at the top. So just like that, just kind of halve it, and then I take a 1 clipped weft and I just put it up into the hair and down so that it really like grasps it on, and then put it down. And I do the same thing on the other side as well, so I just take a section of hair, and I just do this with my hands. I know some people might like be more precise with a brush and kind of separate it, but I don't really bother that much, and then I just clip it in like that. And as I said, do keep in mind, like obviously I would go and like straighten these bits so that they blend in a little bit more after I've put them in. And then also, as you can see, there's some shorter bits at the front. So I take the 1 clipped weft, and all I do is just behind my ear, like where there's hair there, I just kind of clip it up and in. Just kind of near that, so the front bits blend in better. And then, as I said, this one's obviously quite wavy, so I would go and straighten that, but unfortunately I don't have anywhere to put my hair straightener right now. And then once again go in and clip that there. And then, as I said, I would go in and blend all of this together so that it looks a little bit more natural. But generally this is the way that I just usually have it, and a lot of the time my hair will be kind of like, if I have straightened it before, it will be kind of straight and then a little bit wavy, and my extensions will be as well, so it'll blend in really nicely and just look really natural. And then what I've been doing with my hair lately is I just take my fringe and I've just twist it. Like, I don't do anything fancy, I just twist it like that. Just kind of twist it so that I'm taking this long piece, and then I get a little bit of hair and I put it underneath a section, and then take some bobby pins. Good way of getting your hair out of your face if you like want to, even if you don't wear extensions. I really like doing this. I used to do it all the time for school, and then I just kind of pull bits out like that. And then what I normally do is I go in with a teasing brush and I'll tease this bit here, like at the roots, and then I'll tease that bit there so it's nice and like volumized and stuff like that. But that's basically how I put in my extension. I have a full review on these extensions, so I'll link that down below, and I hope that this helped you guys if you have these extensions or just extensions in general and you want to know how to clip them in. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!